start in a child's pose with our knees nice and wide, big toes touching. Then pressing your bum to your heels, stretching the fingertips out in front of you, gently placing your forehead to the floor. Start by drawing an inhale in through the nostrils, down into your belly. As you exhale through the nostrils, constricting in the back of your throat. Again, inhale, fill up. Exhale it out. One more here, just like that. Big breath in. As you exhale, lifting up onto your hands and knees, coming into a tabletop position. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. With an inhale, we drop our belly towards the floor, lift that tailbone and chin. As you exhale, round and curl, press down. Again, big breath in, belly drops. Exhale. One more time, breath in. Round and curl on your exhale. And now inhaling to a neutral spine. Exhaling, downward facing dog. So we want to take a moment to set this up correctly. Spread your fingers, index fingers pointing straight ahead. Feet about hip-width distance apart. Maybe you bring a little bend into your knees here, and then you tilt the sit bones up and press back. 3 breaths here. If you want to slowly pedal this out, you lift one heel as the other heel drops. And then you slowly move from side to side, kind of like you're kneading dough, pressing the balls of your feet into the floor. Moving with each breath. Taking one more inhale here. As you exhale, both heels drop towards the floor. Take one last breath in. And on your exhale, looking forward, walk your feet to your hands, coming to the top of your mat. Ragdoll, so belly to thighs. You can grab a hold of opposite elbow, or you can just let the arms dangle. Relax your forehead, your jaw, and your neck. Ujjayi breath. So it's in and out through the nostrils, constricting in the back of your throat, filling your belly, your chest, and your rib cage with every breath in, contracting with every breath out. One more here. With the next breath in, halfway lift, pressing off of the floor or your shins, finding a nice tabletop. As you exhale, we fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Fold and empty. And now all the way to stand. Press and sweep your arms up. Folding again as we breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back to high plank. Now we're going to modify our first chaturanga. Inhale your weight forward, drop your knees, and exhale, slowly lower to your belly. Press the feet down, cobra, waving up for 3. Press your feet into the floor, lower. Inhaling up for 2. Core stays engaged as you pull your shoulders back. One more here. Breath in, lift the crown of your head up. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Check in with where your hands and feet are, where your weight is settled. Take one more breath. Lift your heels, look to your hands. As you exhale, step or hop to the top. Flat back and fill. Fold and empty. rise with that breath in. Press down, reach up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. High to low plank. Rock your weight forward, drop your knees. This time let's find a little hover. Send your chest forward for up dog, pressing into the feet. Downward facing dog. Again, 3 breaths. Good, 2 more. And last breath, we lift the heels. We step or hop on the exhale. Flat back and fill. Fold and empty. Rise up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Let's take 1 breath in, lift our heels. Exhale, step or hop. Flat back. Fold and empty. Good, rise, extended mountain pose. Now sinking back into your chair, Utkatasana. We're going to squeeze those biceps next to our ears. Keeping the weight back in your heels, pull the rib cage in. Now face nice and relaxed, breath strong as we hold for 4. 3. Big breath in for 2. Exhale, we fold. Flat back. Step your left foot all the way to the back of your mat and bring that left knee down. Inhale your arms up. I'm going to have you reach your right fingertips to the left arm. Pull it up and over to that right side. So we're getting a little double stretch here into our left hip and up along the left side of our rib cage. With our next breath in, we reach up. Exhale your hands to the floor, lift that back knee. Big breath in to sweep the right leg up and back, bending that knee and stacking your hips. Keep your gaze at your left foot, and then feel that right knee being pulled up towards the ceiling, like a string is pulling it up. With the next breath, we straighten and square our hips. As we exhale, we step it through for warrior 1. Rooting down and then using that breath in to float up. Your exhale to sink your hips a little lower. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wake up the fingertips. Sink 1 inch deeper. And then our last breath together. Look up. Hands to the floor. High to low plank. Now if this flow through is ever too much, up dog to down dog, you can always just go straight back into your downward facing and we meet up there. 1 big breath in, lift your heels. Look forward, float to the top. Halfway lift. And fold. Rise up, extended mountain pose. Exhale into that chair. Ooh, I almost fell backwards. Take a big breath in. And we fold. Halfway lift. Our right foot steps all the way back. Bring the knee down. Using your inhale to float the arms up. Let's reach for the right arm, pull it up and over to the left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to the mat. Sweeping the left leg up and back, bending the knees, stacking your hips. Next breath in, we straighten and square off. Stepping it through for warrior 1, rising with your inhale. Settling in just that little bit deeper with your exhale. Now front toes and knee are at 12 o'clock. Back toes that are about 2, and we're pressing into that pinky toe edge to keep this back leg firm. grounded down. One more big breath in together. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back, high to low plank. Upward dog. Downward dog. Good, one breath in here, lift your heels. Exhale, step or hop. Halfway lift. And fold. Good, straight into chair pose. One breath. Fold. Halfway lift. Good, high to low plank this time. Upward facing. Downward facing. Right leg lifts. Step it through, warrior one. Lift with the inhale. Let's come into a warrior two this time, lining up heel to heel or heel to arch. Shoulders over the hips as we sink nice and low. We're gonna flip our palms as a breath in. Sink a little lower as we breathe out. And then float up for three. Reach. Exhale, press. Two. And down. Last one here. Now we reverse. Big breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor, high to low. Log forward, come down. Up dog, press into the feet. Downward dog. Left leg lifts. Stepping it through for warrior one, root and rise. Good, sink nice and low. One more breath in. Warrior two, open up. Let's flip and float up for three. Exhale your way down. Good, two. Last one here. Big reverse. And hands to the floor, high to low plank. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Gotta take a breath in, lift your right leg. Round and curl and step in between your hands, dropping that back knee to the floor. And we're gonna keep the left hand down. We're gonna reach the right fingertips up. You can stay here or pop the back knee up, reaching your head forward, pressing firmly into the ball of your back foot. Taking one more breath in. Exhale the right hand down and your back heel drops. Inhale, warrior two. Reverse and fill. Extended side angle. Keep that nice deep bend in your front knee. Keep pressing into the pinky toe edge of your back foot. Together we lift and reverse. And exhale, hands to the floor, chaturanga. Stepping back, rocking down. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left leg lifts. Stepping it through, bring the right knee to the floor. Now line up right fingertips with left toes. Twist, an option to bring that knee all the way up. Press down as you continue to reach, shoulders away from ears. One more breath in. Exhale, left hand and back heel to the floor. Inhale up into that warrior two. Good, reverse. Into your extended side angle. Good, inhale, reverse once again. And exhale, hands to the floor, high to low plank. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Good, take a deep breath, lift your heels. As you exhale, step or float. Flat back and fill. And fold. Good, rise up. Bring your hands to prayer. We're gonna float our left toes up. I'm gonna have you kick that foot forward as you reach up. And then everything glides back. Hinging at your hips, reaching back through your fingertips and toes. option here to interlace your fingers behind your back. Good, drop your left toes to the back of your mat, lift. Find a little back bend here, shoulders back and down, look up. Press your chest forward. Good, inhale the arms up. Warrior two. A little reverse. And into a half moon. So if you have a block, you might want to bring it underneath the right hand as you float up and reach. We want that block about a foot or so in front of that standing foot and over towards the right, just a couple inches. Looking up towards your lifted thumb, keep reaching through your left toes. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, slowly dropping your left foot down, come up. Straighten your front knee. We're going to turn to face the left side. Parallel your feet. Big breath in, puff out your chest. As you exhale, we fold, hinging at the hips. Bring your fingertips to the floor, let your head drop. You can stay here if you wish. If you want to try that hand or headstand, drop our head to the floor. Pressing through the palms, shoulders away from ears as the legs lift. An option to take them up. I really wouldn't try this unless you are comfortable with inversions. We always want to keep our neck nice and safe. Open up the legs once again. Bring your feet slowly to the floor, halfway lift. Hold here for your exhale. Hands to the hips, coming all the way up. And then turning the right toes forward, stepping that left foot to the top. Inhale, reach, let's pull the right knee up. Hands to prayer, kick it forward. Slowly go back, reaching towards the back. Option again to interlace the fingers, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Reach, reach, reach. And bring the toes down. Inhale up. Warrior two. A little reverse. And then we coming forward into that half moon. Taking your block to the other side, lift, reach, and slowly start to look upward. This will test your balance. So if you followed, it's okay. You just come right back in. One more breath. Back into that warrior two, nice and easy. Straighten the front knee, turn your toes now to the right side. Big breath in, lift, and we hinge and fold. Hands can come down once again. Good, halfway lift. Holding here for the exhale. Hands to the hips as we come all the way up. Turning your left toes to the top and stepping the right foot through. Good, coming into a chair pose, weight back into the heels, reach forward. Coming all the way down onto your bum. Coming into some back bends. Now we're going to slowly lower to our back. Check what time it is. Bringing the heels just underneath your knees. Palms down on the floor next to your hips. And we slowly peel the spine up from the tailbone upward. Keep your gaze straight up at the ceiling or whatever you happen to be looking at. One more breath in. As you exhale, lower down. Take a breath here at the bottom. Exhale right back up, peeling tailbone first. Rest of the spine follows, and maybe for this time you bind. Tucking the shoulders underneath, pressing your fists into the floor. One more breath in. Release, untuck, come all the way down. Good, breath in here. Exhale right back up. Maybe this time you
bring your palms by the ears, fingertips facing the shoulders, elbows pointing up. You can stay here for the remainder of our time or press up into that full wheel. Keep your neck relaxed here, forehead relaxed, breath strong. One more inhale. Exhale, right back down. Good. This time, let's give our knees a gentle rock side to side. Keep your feet on the floor. We're going to go up one last time. Up to you which variation you take. I'm going to take another variation. You are more than welcome to try it. We bend at the elbows. As we roll up, we press into the elbows, walk the feet in, sending your chest towards the back wall or whatever you happen to be facing. Last breath in. And we release. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let the knees open wide. Bringing one hand to your chest, the other hand to your belly. This is my favorite part of the practice. Your body just settles after those deep back bends. You can feel the body just sparkling and tingling with energy. Take this time to breathe into your palms, feeling that rise and fall with every breath. Place your feet on the floor. We'll cross this right ankle over our left leg. Gently pull your left thigh in. Now, you don't want to feel any pain in your right knee. So if there's any pain, you keep it on the floor, adjusting however you need to. If you're able to, interlacing your fingers behind your left knee. Press the back of your skull and your tailbone down. Thread the needle. Allow your face to relax. Continue to take those slow, deep breaths. Last breath here together. Gently releasing with the exhale, unravel. Have you pull that left leg in and extend your right foot straight out. Take a little stretch here. Good, and release. Let's take the other side. Left ankle over the right thigh. Slowly pull in. Stretch through your hip. Good. Last breath here. Exhale, release. Pull the right leg in. Extend your left leg out. Stretch, reach, press forward. Good, and now pull both knees in. We're going to cactus our arms. We're going to lift our hips and move them a couple inches to the right side. Then slowly drop your knees to your left. Lengthen out. You want to feel the shoulder blades grounded. Now if this is too deep of a twist, you're going to slide those blocks, or if you're at home and you have like a blanket or a pillow, you can use that as well. And we just stack the knees on top, turning our gaze to the right side to complete the twist. And just let your body relax here, especially as you exhale, melting just deeper and deeper into the twist with every breath out. Gaze back up, and then slowly bring the knees up as well. Let the hips fall to the floor, and then we'll switch sides, shifting hips left, knees in and over to the right. Take that support if it's needed, lengthen out, and then gazing to your left side. As you bring the gaze back up, and then we'll slowly lift those knees, bringing your hips back to the center of your mat. And for our final posture, for some their favorite, for others it's their worst nightmare, is Shavasana, our resting posture. A pose where all we have to do is just be completely still. Let your body rest, let your eyes close. Just focusing on each and every breath. Follow the path as it enters. Follow it as it leaves. Staying nice and relaxed here for these last few moments. I will bring you out when it's time. And when I bring you out, you are more than welcome just to stay as you are for a few moments longer, however long you'd like. This is your practice, so you take what you need. Rest here at the end is so important. The moment where we begin to integrate our practice. I'm kind of thinking of it as letting the paint dry. We've done that work. We've painted that wall, quote unquote. And now we let it set in. Stay as you are. But if you have places to go and people to see, let's start to wiggle our fingers and toes. Roll the wrists and ankles. Bend your elbows and knees. Big breath in and out. And then we'll slowly roll our way up to sit. Finding that comfortable seat on your mat. Bringing your hands into that prayer mudra at the center of your chest. As I tell all my students, I acknowledge you for choosing this practice today. I am so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you. Let's bring our thumbs to our foreheads, and with so much love and gratitude, we bow together. Namaste.